Right, hello and welcome back to another live stream. I want to apologise for being massively late here. I had a technical fault. I was trying to fix this timer. You see a timer here and I couldn't get it to work. Simply, it wouldn't even count up. But I think I've figured it all out. It's been a while since I last did my live watch-along, which was towards the back end of last season. So yeah, a couple of needing to remember where certain settings used to go. I still can't fix how I can get this timer to start on the 45th minute. It won't count up. I'm going to try it again at half time live just to see if it will work. But yeah, I've got a problem with the timer. But anyway, we are 4 minutes to kick off. I just want to point out I will be watching the game on a delay. It's not going to be bang on. You're watching me on a delay, so meaning I'm going to watch the game on the delay. So there's multiple delays here. It's impossible for me to get it bang on time. So no spoilers in the chat, guys. If you are a Luton fan watching this live stream, please refrain from asking any Luton questions about the Wimbledon game. This live stream is going to just be about Cardiff versus Peterborough. Looking at this from an outside perspective of a Luton fan watching two teams who Luton will be facing in this upcoming year. But both teams are out. I am expecting goals in this one. I don't actually know what to expect between Cardiff and Peterborough. Cardiff, with the lack of recruitment, with the new boss trying to work his magic on getting the best out of the current group of players before actually investing. And then with Peterborough, I don't know what to expect with their players. It's like a brand new squad. A lot of their key players left last season. They've signed a lot of new players. I don't know if they actually can cut it in this division. I don't know if they're actually ready. They are young. If that's the model which Peterborough like to do, they are young, hungry players. But whether or not they can hit the ground running this year, we'll soon find out. When I actually look at this Peterborough side, I don't really recognise it. I recognise Mills and Johnston, the full-backs. But apart from that, I don't really recognise many of their players, I'll be honest with you. And now Peterborough brought what looks like 1,000 fans over. Cardiff, according to Sky Sports, are playing a 4-3-3 formation. I'm surprised that Ethan Horvath isn't starting in goal. They've got Turner. They were speaking about that actually before the game, how that was a bit of a surprise because the two goalkeepers ahead of Turner last year were more experienced. Ashford playing as the right winger, Tanner on the left. Both Carwills in the midfield, Fish at the back. And I just don't really know what to expect with Cardiff. 4-2-3-1 for Peterborough under Darren Ferguson. It's such a weird starting 11 to look at. And this is my first game actually watching on Sky as well. And if you haven't noticed, they've actually updated the graphics. It feels they're trying to make things stand out a bit more. I think it's the best way to describe it, especially with the text. Apparently they've changed the old style clock, which is a bit annoying. But I want score predictions in the chat, guys. Score predictions, please. I'm going with a 1-1 score prediction. I really do not know what to expect. I've got 2-1 Cardiff in the chat. Martin, you've gone with, I think Cardiff will be the strongest side. I predict a 3-0 win. I think it would be absolutely perfect if Cardiff can get off to a very, very good start to this League One season after relegation. Hopefully they could do what Luton did last night and, yeah, start the season off quite well. I have got my headphones on so I can actually listen to the comms. And then I've got the squad numbers in front of me. So if I see anything special, I'll be able to notice what players are. Last time I did these watch-alongs, it didn't go down too well. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my clock ready. Hopefully this all works. If not, we're going to have to just adapt. I will be live streaming throughout the whole game. And then I will end the live stream. I'm going to watch the Bradford v Wickham game. That's going to be my second game of today. But I don't want to live stream that one. I need a break. After making lots of content last night as well. Mick, you've gone with 0-0 in the chat. Is there anyone watching this game while also watching me? Sky have just popped up a stat saying Darren Ferguson's won 4 promotions with Peterborough. Him and Peterborough just go together, don't they? Right. Delay kickoff here. Here we go. Right. Hopefully that all works. Timer's working. Fantastic. We have kicked off, people. If you didn't know, the timer which I've got is exactly how I'm watching it. So if you are ahead of the timer, that means you're ahead of me when watching. I'm obviously on the same time as the timer. So Russell, you've gone with 2-0 to Peterborough. Billy, you've gone, come on, you Bluebirds. I really do not know what to expect from this game. Oh, I need to take my medication for a second. So even comms, like the commentators are talking about what do we expect from Peterborough. How you doing? You've gone 3-1 Cardiff. Already inside the first minute here, Cardiff looking to press on. Mick, you put, I'm watching on my PC as the family are watching the rookie on the TV. Very nice, Mick. I've got to be honest. Inside 2 minutes, we've already heard Cardiff fans singing, we know what we are, and you can finish the rest of the chant. And the Sky cameras and the Sky audio just picks it up. It's beautiful to hear. I have to be honest with you. Even when fans sing it at each other. Oh, and that's another foul. Referee, that's a foul. How have you not got that right? Cardiff really starting off strong here. I don't know how that wasn't a foul there on the right-hand side. I think it was Tanner. Russell, you put they got rid of some good players during the summer. Poku especially, that is a big loss. Yeah, honestly, I can't believe the amount of key players Peterborough have lost. And they didn't even make much money on some of them as well. They all have gone for free. I've noticed there's been a few like Luton stuff in the chat. I'm going to just refrain from answering any Luton questions until tomorrow's live stream. So if you've got a Luton question, honestly, wait for tomorrow's live stream where I'll be going into a lot more detail. But yeah, this live stream is pretty much, it's going to be just about this game between Cardiff and Peterborough. Because if we're going to get like Cardiff and Peterborough fans or other fans from League One or whoever, then, you know, they don't really want to hear me talk about Luton while also watching this game. So that's why I'm kind of going with just sticking with the Cardiff v Peterborough game. Yeah, people's feeds, you are going to be ahead of me. I'm watching it on a delay, which means you're going to watch me on a delay, watching the game on a delay. Multiple delays here. I'm also watching it through Sky Go, so I'm not actually watching it through live TV. So Sky Go is already delayed as it is. Cardiff have really started off strong here inside the first 4 minutes. And winning the ball back a couple of times already and looking to progress quite going forward. But that is a mistake on the right. This is Johnston. Plays the ball in behind. Well defended by Cardiff. Hayden, you put up the Brewers. Burton will win today 4-1. I've got you losing 1-0 away to Mansfield, actually. Well, you're at home to Mansfield, but I've got Mansfield winning 1-0 away from home today. Wimbledon versus Luton was boring. It certainly was. You know, did lack a lot of chances. So I'm hoping this game has a bit more excitement. Sometimes with the opening game of the season, there are some teams that just, I don't know what it is. They give you a few surprises. You get the odd game that just has loads of goals. And then you get some boring ones. Oh, they've just put a stat up here. Peterborough shots faced. They faced the most shots in the league last year, 651. Set piece goals conceded, 26. That was bottom of the league. They definitely need to improve. Cardiff City in the mud. Has something happened, has it? I've seen a few comments in the chat. It's like something happened in the game, or some people's comments in the chat's confusing me. If you've only just joined the live stream, let me know your score predictions in the chat. I'm going with 1-1. On comms, they're talking about the Peterborough model, and honestly, what they're saying is kind of true. Like, I don't know how long it can kind of work. They've got all these like young players, but like they just, you know, they do well. They have that one season, and then they ended up. How do I watch the game? It's on Sky if you've got it. Andrew, you've gone with 2-1 to Peterborough. Billy, you've gone 2-0. Oh, good attack by Cardiff here. Cardiff on the edge of the box now, trying to build up play. Well defended by Peterborough. Rose, you've gone 2-1 to Cardiff. Luton lad, you've gone 2-0 to Cardiff. Russell, you've said Peterborough yet to make their mind up. Yeah. As I was saying, some of the chats, because I'm live streaming a watch-along, I do get the odd random idiot that does appear in the live chat. And they basically said on the comms that with Peterborough's transfer model, how they don't know how well it can continue going forward, because they do look to sign some younger players. And yeah, they just try and they progress them, but then they end up selling them on. So there isn't the club's not progressing, because although they are reinvesting the money, they're just reinvesting that money into younger players, and they're just not, it's not impacting results. Again, this is really good play by Cardiff. First 10 minutes, they're just being really positive, trying to get the ball forward. They've got the ball out wide now at the moment. Peterborough pegging them back. Again, Cardiff attacking down on the right. Decent ball in. Chest, shoot. Oh, what? Can you show the match? No, because I do not want my channel to get terminated. Lewis, did you hear about the Sheffield Wednesday are in trouble? Yeah, honestly, the Sheffield Wednesday owner is... There's a certain word I want to describe him, but honestly, he just needs to sell up. I don't know why he just doesn't... Well, he's trying to sell the club, but he's trying to sell the club at £100 million. John, yes, I am live streaming tomorrow. Don't you worry. But yeah, the Sheffield Wednesday owner... He needs to sell the club, but he's trying to sell it for £100 million, which ain't going to happen because no one's going to buy Sheffield Wednesday in their current state. And then, what else? You've got players not getting paid. You've got... They don't even really have a team, really. They pretty much nailed on to get relegated. So, yeah, honestly, Sheffield Wednesday, they are going to be a League One club, but it could get even worse for them. They really need to sort that out. Who's my favourite posh player? To be fair, it's really hard to give you one because I don't really hardly know your team as it's changed so much. I'm looking at your squad now. Well, I'm looking at your starting 11. There's no one in the starting 11 that's really appealing to me. I think if I had to pick one in the starting 11, I might have to go with the left back, Mills. Just got to Google your squad now just to see if I've missed any players that are in the actual squad itself. Right, let's have a quick look. Squads. Oh yeah, you've got Alex Bass. Really good goalkeeper. You just recently signed him, so I would say he's up there for me. Yeah, I'll go with the goalkeeper, Alex Bass. What's happened with the Cardiff ownership? Is Tan still the man there? Yeah, he is. He hasn't. I don't know why he hasn't sold the club. If Gareth Bell takes over at Cardiff, then I can actually see like Cardiff doing something this year. But under the current ownership, with the lack of recruitment, I just don't know if Cardiff are going to be one of the teams competing for a playoff position. Like, I'd be absolutely... Well, I won't be... If I was a Cardiff fan, I would not be happy right now. Mine was Ricky J. Jones and Poku and Manic, but Ricky and Poku left. Billy, you've put, will you be doing Birmingham versus Nottingham? No, I won't be. I've seen there's a few couple of Luton questions. I've said it at the start. I won't be answering like Luton questions because I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. So hold your questions for if anything Luton related. Just hold it for tomorrow. I'll be doing a Luton live stream then. This one's just going to be about Cardiff versus Peterborough game, and yeah, just talk about it from a Luton fan watching two opposition sides, just trying to get more research on it. Obviously, Luton play Peterborough next week. So, for me, this is a fantastic opportunity to learn a bit more about Peterborough from watching this game. And also, Luton play against Cardiff as well in the coming weeks. So, this is actually a perfect opportunity for me to watch both teams. And then a couple of hours, so the 3 p.m. kickoffs. So, I will be watching Bradford versus Wickham. I won't be live streaming that one. I'm going to watch that one off camera. But Luton play Bradford in a couple of weeks as well. So this one is kind of like, I think, a perfect opportunity to watch two teams that Luton are basically playing in the near future. Well, in the near future. Cardiff, in the first opening 15 minutes here, have started off better, I would say, moving the ball about really nicely. There's a lot of space. Andrew, you are a Swansea fan, so you hate Cardiff, but they look like they have a nice shape and rhythm about them here. Yeah, they look really good right now. They're just obviously early stages yet, trying to break down the Peterborough defence. Again, they're attacking down on the right-hand side. Oh, great ball. Oh, that should have been on target. Who's number 10 for Cardiff? Colwill. He should have done better there. The captain, Colwill. Great play. I think it was Tanner down on the right-hand side. Yeah, it is. He's in so much space here. Runs down on the right-hand side. Looks up, plays Colwell in so much space, and he just drags his shot wide to the left-hand side. He really should have got that on target. I think he could have even had time to take a touch as well. But oh my god, yeah, he should have done better there. That's a really good opportunity for Cardiff to make it 1-0. Simon, you put Peterborough fan here watching on the beach in Croydon. Watching on the beach in... I don't even know where you are, mate. Not expecting much today. 3-0 loss. Posh mid-table at best. To be fair, I think I don't have high hopes for Peterborough this year. I really don't. I just think this squad is just too young and inexperienced. Oh, you're in Devon. Cool. Yeah, I worry for Peterborough this year. I just don't know what you've got. Oh, damn it. I need to put the scoreline on. How have I forgot that? See, This is very amateur from me today. Why is this not... Here we go. There's the scoreline. If you didn't know what the score was, guys, it's 0-0. Hi, James Trafford. How you doing, mate? Back at Man City. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad at all. Well, as a Cardiff supporter, the average age of the players is 22. Although I know your average age is quite young, despite that, you've still got players that have got more league experience, more higher quality, experience. Whereas the Peterborough ones, a lot of them are like young, non-league, had good spells in League Two, were more squad players in League One, and they're trying to mix that all together. Peterborough just had a really good free kick there, but nothing really came to it. That was Mills with a decent cross in, but no one really got onto the end. Will you be a Cardiff fan or a Peterborough fan? I'm just going to be a neutral here. I'm really expecting Ruben Colwell to have a much better season this year for Cardiff. I feel like there's definitely a player there, but just he's not producing it on a week-by-week basis. Really needs to add some consistency to his game. Oh, Ollie Tanner down on the right-hand side has been excellent in this game so far. Lovely bit of skill there. But miscommunication with the right-back, I think, on that pass. Lots of empty seats at Cardiff. It's a shame, really, because it's such a big stadium. It is a nice stadium, but of course, like, not exactly got anything to really cheer about in recent years. I think a new takeover can really get that good feel factor back at the place. Been 25 years since I saw Cardiff live. Going to a home game from Australia is tough. Damn, that is very tough. It is such a big stadium, but it's just like, oh, great challenge there. Oh, Tanner, just a heavy touch. You can clearly see what the game plan is. It's going to be Cardiff to control possession, try and break Peterborough down, and then Peterborough are just going to try and hit them on the counter-attack. Andrew Upert was in and out of the team last season. Colwell manager didn't really rate him. Yeah, he needs to really add... This is really his opportunity to add some consistency to his game. If he can start adding that, get some goal contributions as well, because he is a really good player, but he's just not producing it on a week-by-week basis. Tan just needs to go. He really does need to set up. I don't know what else he wants to achieve. You know, I think if Gareth Bale takes over... Oh, they're going to break it. Oh, no. Yeah, if the Cardiff owner just sells up, Gareth Bale and his group of mates take over, that brings the good feel factor back at Cardiff. Fans will start returning back to the stadium, and yeah, they've got something to cheer about. A really good feel factor at the football club. But it's not been bad too far. Hopefully a couple more chances will happen soon. I do think Cardiff should have at least have tested the keeper though with their chance. But nothing really from Peterborough in this opening 20 minutes. You think it'd be a 0-0? I feel like there's goals in it. I can definitely see like Peterborough going like 1-0 up through like a counter-attack, and then Cardiff then getting a goal late on. Can you do a live for the Orient versus Huddersfield game? I'm only going to do one for... That's today, isn't it? I'm not going to do one for the 3 p.m. ones. I thought this one was a good opportunity because, as a Luton fan, we play Cardiff and Peterborough very soon. Oh, Colwell. Again, a shot outside the box. He's had two opportunities now. And that manages to create some space for himself. Gets the ball out of his feet on his right foot. Drags it wide. But good attempt. Cardiff here, really positive start. Peterborough they're just struggling right now. Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, Peterborough are really, really struggling. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, of course it is a foul. I think any team that plays Peterborough right now, I think it would be... There's a good opportunity for them to get 3 points because these group of players, they're not familiar. It's such a brand new group of players with a lot of new additions. And it's kind of like you don't know what to expect from them. So it might actually be like the perfect time to play him. Haven't Cardiff had a few players come in? They actually haven't made barely any signings. It's been really, really strange. I don't know why they haven't made any signings, really. Yates is a decent striker at champ level, never worked out at Swansea, but did well for Blackpool and Derby. As a Luton fan, I'm really excited to see what Yates can do. Defo think he can score 20 goals at this level. But I'll chat more about him in tomorrow's live stream when I talk more about the Luton versus Wimbledon game. Finally, Peterborough in the first 25 minutes are starting to knock the ball about, but again they've just lost it. So it's just not. They're lacking something. Oh, there's a good chance here. Colwell. Can he score again? That's unlucky. So Colwell ends up getting a bit of space outside on the right. It's like a 3v2 situation. He plays it inside, but it's well defended by Peterborough. They manage to just stop the danger. But again, Cardiff, they look really organised. There's like a clear structure in their way they're trying to attack. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh my God. Peterborough can't get it out. Shoot! Oh my God. Great defending in the end. Cardiff are getting very close. It's really hard to describe what's going on when you just don't know what they're going to do. Cardiff really performing well at the moment. Great 23 minutes for them. Just some dangerous crosses going in, and people are just trying to get the ball out, but they just can't. Yeah, another chance for Colwell. He seems to be in the heart of everything which Cardiff are trying to do. I could definitely see right now Cardiff getting a goal in the next 10 minutes. Andrew, you've put Cardiff lack goals, needs to be addressed. Peterborough look there for the taking for any quality team. Yeah, Peterborough just don't look good at all right now. When I was doing my score predictions, I was kind of looking at this thinking if Cardiff want to get off to a really good start, it is a good opportunity against a Peterborough side that you just don't know what to expect. But I didn't expect this type of performance at the moment from Cardiff, I'll be honest. Oh, he's going to be yellowed. It's one of those challenges there where, you can get away with a 10 off, but he's been given a yellow. That's Lawler. He dives in. Yeah, he doesn't win the ball. The ball just misses him completely. Good striker player there. Gets his body in front. Will I be doing a Birmingham versus Nottingham live stream? No, I will not, Billy. Free kick here for Peterborough on the left-hand side. Can they put in a decent ball in? Can they try and test the Cardiff keeper here? I don't know if there's any games on at other lunchtime kickoff games on. Let me have a quick look. I think there's Scottish football on today. I'll see, there's only one game on in terms of lunchtime kickoffs, and that's this one here, Cardiff v Peterborough. All the rest are 3 o'clock. Even all the League 2 games are 3 o'clock as well. Going to be watching the Stockport versus Bolton game tomorrow. I think that's going to be an absolute cracker. Two teams who I think are going to definitely be up there in terms of competing for the playoffs. I'm watching it live and listening to you, and yeah, Cardiff are definitely the better side. They're just moving the ball about really nicely and able to get in behind Peterborough quite easily, in my opinion. Plymouth v Barnsley is going to be an interesting one. I've gone with a score prediction for that to be 1-1. At half-time, what I do is I go through the other games that's playing today in League 1, and then also I'll go through the League 2 one and give you my score predictions. Don't know about yellow for that. Who's the Cardiff 11? Looks lively. So the Cardiff number 11's Tanner on the right-hand side. I thought that was a yellow card. He kind of didn't really win the ball at all, really. He just took the man. At first glance, it looked like a normal foul, but then when you watch it back, yeah, I can understand why the yellow card's been given. Plus, he was kind of like away. If he didn't put that tackle in, he was definitely going to beat him on pace. Oh, wow. Great striker play here. Who's number 9 for Peterborough? That's really good play from him. I can't even pronounce the name here. Bradley Ihoven. 21 years old. Really good striker play there. He's former Colchester, he is. He's made... Well, he played 15 times last season, scoring 2 goals and only 1 assist. He made 11 league appearances, 4 games in the EFL Trophy. And then he used to play for Colchester before. Really good striker play there. At the moment, he's the one impressing me for Peterborough. But Tan on the right-hand side, he's been involved in all the attack for Cardiff this game. See, this game, it's just Cardiff, the players are moving. They're making stuff happen. Like, although every pass might not be right, at least they're moving. They're trying to get something going. Decent ball into the box, but well defended by Peterborough there. Like, when I was watching the Luton game yesterday against Wimbledon, there was just a lack of, like, movement for both teams. It was very static. It was just like, right, who can break each other down? But Ollie Tanner was... Wow, he's been good so far. I really hope there are goals in this game. Be typical me picking a live stream for my first one to then just do, a 0-0 game. Luton versus Wimbledon was boring. It was boring, I'll be honest with you, it was. I'm hoping Luton perform a lot better than that. I need to look ahead for next week to see what games I'm gonna what will be my next watch along. Oh, why can't I check what the next week's games are? Oh, I've got to have to look a different way. My next watch will be Birmingham versus Ipswich soon. I'm buzzing for it. Very nice. Right. Championship starts next weekend, doesn't it? Oh! Oh, that's a penalty. He's going to give a penalty, isn't he? Yeah, he's giving a penalty. See, I just felt like this was what's going to happen. Because you had Cardiff just dominating the game. And the only way Peterborough were going to ever do something was counter-attacking. They have their moment and it's sloppy. This literally penalty has come from nothing here. So yeah, it's a misplaced pass by Cardiff's number 2, which is Fish. Great play by number 10 for Peterborough. He drives into the midfield. I'm trying to look at that again. It's Fish with the foul. Yeah, oh. So Lawler should have been sent off because he should have got a second yellow for that foul on the striker who we've spoken about already. I just need to see if that's a penalty because I feel like Fish managed to get a foot to the ball there. I thought he won the ball. Am I going mad? But Peterborough's number 9 done fantastically well. Got fouled and he's going to take the penalty here. He's been Peterborough's best player all game really. So can he score this penalty? I'm going to go with bottom... No, actually I'm going to go bottom right. That's my prediction. Bottom right for the penalty. He steps up. Bottom left. Keeper looked like he could have got there, but it's 1-0 to Peterborough. And was it a penalty? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that was a penalty? I thought personally it was... He looked like he won the ball, the Cardiff defender, watching that back again. I don't think the player dived, but I just think personally he just got... The referee, I just felt, got maybe just looked at it wrong. Hopefully they replay it back. Close. Unlucky for the keeper. Good penalty though. Really good penalty. Actually, yeah, that penalty's even better. Pace beat the keeper. But yeah, Peterborough winning 1-0. Oh, I don't think that's a penalty. But Lawler is very lucky, by the way. He should be sent off. But then, it's kind of like, do you send the player off, or do you give the penalty because you've given the advantage? So either way, it's either a red card, or then the ref is going to give a penalty. But I don't think it's a penalty. I think he's won the ball there, personally. It's one of those ones where you've kind of got, like, slowly replay that. Yeah, Lawler definitely got lucky there. How did he not get a second yellow? That was definitely a yellow card. See, Cardiff fans are saying 1-0 to the referee, but at the same time, you should be down to 10 men. Reason why I'm wearing headphones is so I can hear the comments, by the way. I'm not just doing this for a fashion statement. I can see Peterborough getting a 2-0. So far, my plan on how I think this game's going to go is basically going how I think. Cardiff's going to dominate it with Peterborough counter-attacking. So I reckon it's going to stay 1-0 until quite late on in the second half. Cardiff will then push it further forward, and I reckon they're going to get that goal. Oh, that could have been horrible there. Keeper comes out, miscommunication with the defender. He kicks it onto his own player. Luckily, that bounced in the right area. But, you know, Peterborough have been poor, but yet they just took the advantage of when they were further forward. If Ethan Horvath should have been in goal, he would have saved it. I don't know if he would have saved it. It was a really good penalty, to be fair. Pace won got that goal in. Keeper went the right way. Let me know if you've got any up-to-date score predictions for this. Now Peterborough are 1-0 up in this game. They play poor but score good goals. They do indeed, Peterborough. They're such a good team on the transition in terms of attacking. That's the one thing Darren Ferguson has got Peterborough well drilled in just being so good when they are going to attack. It doesn't matter how many key players they lose. They will always score goals, Peterborough. It's just whether or not they can keep them out. But that number 9 for Peterborough is such a handful. Ollie Tanner again on the right side. He drives into the midfield, shoots from distance, tests the keeper. That's what Cardiff need to start doing a bit more now. Start testing the keeper, try and force a mistake. Pity you've put they were good when we lost at Wembley. They were very good in that EFL Trophy final. Peterborough's number 10. Who is he? I reckon. I think he's one of the new boys. Let me have a quick look of his name. Peterborough's number 10 is Lively. Abraham Oda, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Can play on the left and on the right. And he was at Peterborough last year. He was. Wow, he had decent stats from last year. He got 21 goal contributions in all competitions for Peterborough last year. They signed him from Harrogate. He looks very lively. How old is him? 24 years old. He's causing Cardiff problems. Free kick for Peterborough now on the right hand side. Oh, Peterborough have gone for a shot from distance. That's definitely an ambitious attempt. Cardiff now. That goal's really knocked their confidence. They're not playing exactly how they were playing before the goal. So next next Thursday, I might do a Thursday live stream because Port Vale are at home against Cardiff. So that might be an interesting one to watch actually. So I might be watching Cardiff again. Thursday night live stream at 8 o'clock. I might give that a watch. And then on Friday, it's Birmingham versus Ipswich, which might be another decent one to watch. On Saturday, I'm going to Peterborough to watch Peterborough versus Luton. Is there any game on the Sunday? And then on Sunday, you've got Leicester versus Sheffield Wednesday as 4:30 kickoff. And then, that's a chance for Cardiff there. Is it Salic? Damn, we'll have to revise my 0-0 prediction. So 1-1. Great ball in. Whipped in with pace. Great defending. Cardiff now piling on the pressure. If Cardiff can get a goal just before half time, that'll put them in a good position for the second half. Yeah, so looking at the games for next week, on Tuesday night you've got Accrington versus Oldham in the preliminary round in the Carabao Cup. Thursday you've got Port Vale v Cardiff. Friday you've got Birmingham versus Ipswich. And then Saturday you've got loads of games kicking off at 12:30. Peterborough and Luton are one of the games on Sports Plus. Cardiff versus Watford. Coventry versus Hull. Notts County versus Salford. Reading versus Huddersfield. Southampton versus Wrexham. Tranmere versus Shrewsbury. Who do I support? If you can't tell by the background and also the Luton shirt, but it's Luton. Well, definitely going to do a few live streams next week. I think I'm going to do a live stream for that Port Vale versus Cardiff game. See how Cardiff kind of perform away from home if they're the same at home. Hi Lewis, thank you for the photo yesterday. I really appreciate it. No worries, Harrison, at all. Hopefully it's a nice photo. I don't do well in pictures. Oh, that's a horrible touch by the Peterborough defender there. Is that Mills? Awful. Don't know what he was trying to do. But again, everything Cardiff trying to attack is going through Tanner. If Peterborough can get to half time like this, what a game plan's clearly worked. But they're there for the taking, Peterborough. They're not great defensively. Another great ball. Oh, what a save! But it was straight at him. That was an absolutely brilliant cross into the box. Was that Tanner again? That is an unreal cross. It's exactly what you want. Salic, either side of the keeper, that's a goal. Either side. Straight at the keeper. Like, it's a good save, don't get me wrong, but wow, either side of the keeper, that is a goal. Great save. Not a great start for Cardiff, 1-0 down, yeah. But to be fair, they've been the better side, they're just not taking their chances. Good header for Cardiff, good save though. Tanner looks absolutely quality. Anything Cardiff are doing is going through Tanner. It's as simple as that. But Peterborough's game plan is just working. Oh, that's unlucky there. Is that Colwill? So Tanner's been involved in absolutely everything attacking wise, but Cole's been the one that's had 3 chances now. Oh, just wide. If that's on target, it goes in. Oh, it should be another corner. It came off a deflection actually. And it is another set piece for Cardiff. Another corner. Another decent ball in. Well defended. Get out. Oh, why are you trying to play it out? Just clear your lines. Oh, you're lucky there that the ref blew up through you just falling over. But wow, like, Peterborough, they're lucky. They are lucky, being a bit lucky at the moment. I'm looking at this. Oh, how has he got away with that that Lawler challenge? I still don't think it's a penalty. They've just showed it again. I wish they'd give me a different angle on that penalty shout. Here we go. From that angle, actually, it looks like a penalty. Oh, I don't know. That's tough. For me, yeah, that is a 50-50. Like, I don't think it's clear and obvious, that penalty shout. And it's kind of like where the referee's positioned. If the referee's positioned himself well, he might give it. If he doesn't, then you don't know what he's going to give. If I was the referee there, I would not be confident in giving that as a penalty, but I would be a lot more confident in sending off Lawler. It is a pen, just stupid to go like that in the box. Yeah, I agree, it's stupid to challenge like that in the box, but it looks like they both touched the ball. Like, the fact that I'm asking to see even more replays of that, it just shows you, to me, I don't think it's as clear. They're saying on comms that it's not a convincing, but they think it was a penalty. I think it's just the way he's gone in on the tackle, isn't it? He's made it look like a pen. That's the issue. Like, it's when you make it look like a foul. If you can, like, make it so it doesn't look obvious that you fouled him, then you can kind of get away with it sometimes. So the referee's added 2 minutes here. Absolute stone cold red. So it kind of evened itself out. Yeah, it's definitely a red. See, I don't think it goes to VAR because I don't think that's a clear and obvious decision. If Peterborough get a second goal here just before half time, wow. Mills taking the corner. I think he's done all right so far. Oh, it's going out of play. Typical. I praise him and then he talks about putting the ball out of play. Going to be a lot of banter between me and the missus. I support Luton and she supports Peterborough. That's going to be an interesting one next weekend. So the stats so far, Cardiff have had 10 shots, Peterborough's had 2. Cardiff's had 2 on target, Peterborough's had 1. They've had 15 touches in the opposition half. Peterborough have had 5. Oh, a great chance there from Peterborough. Cardiff lose out possession again. The only way Peterborough are getting their chances is due to Cardiff being sloppy in possession. Very, very silly there. Really poor pass. The striker who's been absolutely excellent for Peterborough so far in this game, number 9, has a shot from distance. Tests the keeper. Gets it on target. Exactly what you've got to do. Routine save for the keeper. Needs to just kind of get a bit more whip into it. What a shot from Peterborough. Good save from Cardiff. I could see Cardiff really struggling this year. Next to no experience in the squad. I don't know if... I have them finishing outside the playoffs. I just don't think the squad's capable of doing it. If Peterborough can get a goal in these last 10 seconds, probably doesn't look like it. We're just going to blow up soon. And it is half-time. Really good game plan for Peterborough. Really, really good game plan. Let me stop this timer. Unfortunately, I'm not able to refigure out this timer. For some reason, I just don't know why I can't fix it. So if I'm going to see if I can fix it. If I was to do this, and then change this, you're watching me adapt here while live. I'm still getting used to this live stream setup. It's not as simple as it normally is. Let me have a quick look here. Let's see if I can fix it. Which one is it? Aha, here we go. Right, let me change this and change it for second half. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and test this timer, see if it will work. I hope it does. If not, then I don't know what to do. And is that working? No, it's just resulted back to like 47. Damn it. Right, we'd play around again. Let me reset. See, the problem is, though, it just goes back to 0. And I can't put it back to, like, 45. Let me see. I don't know what to do. Format. Yeah, that's the format I want. No, that's not the one I want. I don't want that. Don't think I'm going to get it to work. Oh well, if I put the second bit, you guys know I'm talking about the second half. Like, it's clear as day. Yes, Martin, type 45 doesn't work, unfortunately. I've already tried that. But anyway, it's currently half-time in this game. Peterborough's game plan is working. Where do Luton finish? Surely they should win the league with the Prem parachute payments if they still receive that with them going down last year. Yes, we've received our last sum. We should be challenging for the title because the squad is more than capable, but we've got to kind of back it, you know? We've got to prove that we are more than capable. Not watching the game, but how's Cardiff looking? In terms of how they're attacking, they're looking really good, but their build-up play, so it's far too many times at the back, it's just sloppy, and they've just lost out on possession too often, and Peterborough basically took advantage. The only way Peterborough have actually scored is through Cardiff's mistakes. So playing out from the back, it just doesn't look good for them. They kind of need to try and bypass that, I think, against this Peterborough attack. But in terms of attacking wise for Cardiff, they've done well. It's just they've not taken their chances. They should at least have scored a goal. They've had 2 really good opportunities to have scored, and they've not taken that opportunity. So on reflection, we should be talking about it being a draw right now, but it's not. Peterborough have managed to hold on, and they've taken their chance when they have. Jamie, you've put set up 0.00 first half, then do second half, and then that should revert back to 0.0. That I'm kind of doing it. Oh, what have I done here? Yeah, I'm kind of just doing it like this now. So what the timer will, it'll just start off from 1 to 45 again, but hopefully me putting 2 ND really just proves the point that it is the second half. I need to try and figure it out. I don't know how everyone else does it. This could be a really good result for Luton in the title race at the end of the season. I don't think Cardiff are going to be in a title race. I'll be honest. I don't think their squad's more capable. If the 3 teams that I think are going to be challenging for the title is Luton, Stockport and Huddersfield. They're the 3 teams in my opinion. And then I think the likes of Blackpool and Bolton will be followed by, because their squads are also very, very good. Why don't we do some score predictions at half time? There's no really any other scores to tell you because no one else is playing. So Blackpool v Stevenage, I've gone with a 2-1 Blackpool win. Bradford versus Wickham, I've also gone with a 1-0 Bradford home win. Burton versus Mansfield, I've gone with a 1-0 Mansfield win. Donny versus Exeter, I've gone with a 2-1 Donny win. Huddersfield versus Leyton Orient, I actually think that's going to be 0-0. I don't know how to separate both teams, with both teams practically having a new squad. Lincoln versus Reading, I've gone with 2-2. Plymouth versus Barnsley, I've gone with 1-1. Rotherham versus Port Vale, I've gone with a 1-0 Port Vale win. And then Wigan versus Northampton, I think I went with a 1-0 win to Wigan. Yeah, 1-0 win for Wigan against Northampton. So let me know your score predictions for the League One games, and then we can go through League Two. I'm going to quickly have a listen to what they're saying at half time about the penalty, because they're talking about it now. Yeah, okay. From the angle I've just seen there, I think it is a penalty. He manages just to get the foot just before the Cardiff player gets in. But it's so silly from Cardiff, from playing out from the back, potentially getting a sending off through Lawler, and also going in like that in the box against a quick winger. It's so silly. It really is. They've done so many good stuff in the attacking half. And if you went in at half time 0-0, okay, you're not winning, but at least you can go into it a bit positive. But now you're going into it losing, you might, it does impact, the energy, the feel in the dressing room. Alex, you've gone with a 3-1 Peterborough win. Billy, you've gone with a 2-0 Barnsley win at home against Plymouth. Have you got the new Luton kit yet? I do have the new Luton kit. I'm going to wear it for tomorrow's live stream. Jack, I've seen a few people say Rotherham will go down, which is crazy. I don't think it's that crazy, I've predicted Rotherham to finish just above those relegation places. I don't think they're going to do anything special, but there is a chance that they could get dragged into it. I don't think their squad is exactly amazing, personally. I think they lack a lot of quality and squad depth. I've also run out of juice. So I'm going to be thirsty in this second half. But, fair play to Peterborough. And to be fair to them, if they can walk away from this game with the 3 points, they will go into the Luton game with a lot of confidence at home. Let's have a quick look at the League 2 games while we wait for the game to come back on. Got Accrington versus Gillingham, Barnet versus Fleetwood, Bristol Rovers versus Harrogate, Cambridge at home against Cheltenham, Chesterfield at home against Barrow, Colchester versus Tranmere, Grimsby versus Crawley, MK Dons versus Oldham, Newport versus Notts County, Salford versus Crewe, Shrewsbury versus Bromley, and Walsall versus Swindon. I predict that I reckon Chesterfield will be up there in League 2 this year. I think Cambridge will as well under Harris. I'm expecting Gareth Ainsworth to do something at Gillingham, at least compete for a playoff position. Barnet looked good this year. I like Barnet's recruitment. I think it's top. I think Peterborough could go down, just so unsure about them. Yeah, I have them just finishing above those relegation places, if I'm being honest with you. Billy, you've gone with, I think Peterborough might be 16th place. Wrexham are going down with Sheffield Wednesday. I don't know about Wrexham. They've invested quite heavily into the squad. I really don't know. I think right now, if you was to tell me, I think it's going to be Hull, Sheffield Wednesday, Preston could be one. Bristol City might be as well. It wouldn't surprise me with Bristol City. I know Bristol City managed to finish in the playoffs, but looking at their recruitment, I'm a bit unsure. Let's have a quick look at the championship table. Just to know what actual teams are in it. I don't think Charlton will go down. Not under Nathan Jones. I don't see it. Watford potentially. Blackburn potentially. I hope Sheffield Wednesday do the Great Escape again, but highly doubt it. Might not even get to play any games. It's actually looking that way, isn't it? It's like you feel sorry for the fans because they might not even have any games this year because of what's going on at that football club. Morecambe as well, they're the same. They might completely fold, which is just absolutely crazy. Morecambe have got suspended, yeah. It's such a shame that, the football authorities have allowed, all this stuff to happen. Why are they not stopping it? Why are they not trying to fix it? They're just sitting there doing nothing. I'm a Bury fan, and what happened to us was nothing short of a disgrace. Exactly. How many times are they going to allow this to happen to football clubs? It's just ridiculous. Like, even my club, Luton, we had it. We got given minus 30 points in our League 2 season. No team is going to stay up when you get given minus 30 points. And then we ended up spending 5 years in non-league. We were lucky that we had fans that were willing, that had money, that was willing to invest and, save the football club. But it could have got a lot worse for us. It massively could have got a lot worse. It's like always, they never fix anything right. They haven't stopped it for years. Nearly happened to Bolton. Exactly. There's so many teams here we can talk about where the FA, the Football League, are just letting football clubs die. They're just doing nothing. Even like the whole MK Dons situation. Like, what the hell? Why is MK Dons allowed to be in the Football League? How was that correct? They are practically a new football club. And they took over in the Football League. It's meant to. What do you even think happened to Luton past few years? Odd to see a team go from Prem to League One in the space of 2 seasons. Lots of poor football decisions and poor recruitment, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's the short answer. There's a lot more into it, but the short answer is we just made a lot of poor, football decisions. The whole MK Don situation is mental, but fair play to them at the same time for what they did and to get there. Oh, you mean AFC Wimbledon? Yeah. The fact that AFC Wimbledon are playing in a higher division, you've got to give them so much credit. So does everyone think the score prediction is going to remain the same? I'm still sticking with my 1-1 score prediction. I think Cardiff will get a goal. 1-1 finish. 4-2 to Cardiff. I hope there's plenty of goals. Can't see either team getting 2 goals. I think it would be 2-1 to Peterborough. Russell, you're sticking with your 2-0 to Peterborough win. Very nice. I wonder if Cardiff are going to come back out in the second half playing exactly how they were playing in the first half. Because I think if they carry on playing the way they were doing, all they've got to do is take a full advantage of their, really good opportunities. And they're showing the replay now, and that Colwill chance where he gets it on the edge of, well, not the edge of the box, but like towards the edge of the box. He needs to get that on target, really does. And then he has another shot from outside the box. He had a lot of time and space to get that more on target. But then the headed chance, Salic, how has he got that straight at the keeper? He needs to get it either side. And then they had a really good chance from the following set piece. Gets that on target. It's a goal. So Cardiff have had chances. They can't say they haven't, and the players are back out for the second half. I'll put the headphones on. Really just got to finish these chances. But it's positive stuff. It really is. Oh no. My Sky Go's just come off. Right, load back up. Here we go. Billy, you've gone with 3-0 to Cardiff. Yeah, remember, Martin, I'm delayed, so I'm watching this on Sky Go, so you guys might be watching this ahead of me. It's just a massive delay. Let me get the timer ready. Let's see what happens in this second half then. Come on, ref, let's blow up. And here we go for the second half in this game. Straight away, Peterborough putting the ball in behind just so they can try and break them on the counter. I'm really impressed with their striker. That's a really good first half performance. He's going to cause Luton a few problems next week, and I can see it now. Time is wrong. It's the second half. If you can't understand it, I don't know how else to explain it. It's not going to start from 45. It's going to start the whole point of me putting 2 ND is to clearly state it's the second half. I can't make it any more obvious than that. I'm sorry. They do use this timer. I can't remember what league it is. I don't know if it's in the Asian countries, but they actually do it like this. They don't do 45 minutes upwards. They literally do 1 to 45 first half and then 1 to 45 for the second half. Oh, Cardiff got a free kick in a good position. Chinese Super League do. Yeah, I thought so. There's definitely countries out there that do it this method. So we're going to be unique. I'm going to go down the unique route. Unless someone can teach me how to do it, I'm going to have to ask a few people. But yeah, I really... I can't find it anywhere online how to get it from 45 to count upwards. And yes, putting 45 minutes on the timer doesn't work. I'm sorry. I've tried that method. I might play about with it after the stream, but I don't want to keep playing about with it. Otherwise, you guys are just going to see me like just focused. But it's a good opportunity now for Cardiff in a dangerous position. Can they take advantage of this free kick? Imagine if it's Tanner just sets up this goal because he's been involved in everything attacking-wise. Carwell puts the ball in. Oh, that is beautiful. Fair play. You know what? I slagged him off in the first half because I thought he lacked a bit of quality. But that's brilliant. That's what I want to see from him. You know, he talks about this having this, you know, brilliant bit of quality and in a bit of consistency to his game. That is a brilliant goal. Excellent free kick. Right, let's change the score. What a goal. Perfect time to score just after half time as well. Oh, I hope they got the better angle of that. Show the other angle. Come on. Wow. Here we go. This is the angle I want. Dead ball specialist. But, oh, look at the technique. Oh, beautiful. You'll struggle to see a better free kick than that. Wow. And it's the perfect time to score just after half time. Now there's confidence. So now my score prediction might not happen now because I said 1-1. And the commentators have literally just said what I've just said. You might not see a better free kick than that this year. Deserved to be level. Not sure if the keeper should be beat there. I don't know. The pace of the ball was brilliant and it was right in the corner. That was a very good goal. Prediction for Doncaster v Exeter. I'm gone with a Donny win. I reckon they're going to win 2-1. Deserve to be... Yeah, deserve... Confidence is locked in. Can you speed the clock up, Lewis? Have you tried that? There's nothing I can do. Plus, the clock matches the time which I've watching. So, when it hits 5 minutes, that's the 50th minute for me. So that's the only thing I can do on the timer. There's nothing else I can do. The timer basically corresponds to what I'm watching, but I just can't change it to say 49, basically. It just won't work. I'll try and fix it for the next one, but again, I don't know where to really go because it's not exactly like you can watch a YouTube tutorial on it because it kind of doesn't really exist. You kind of have to know. Exactly, it's technical issues. Look, I'm a work in progress, you know. I will always look to improve. Thoughts on Alfie May at Huddersfield? Unbelievable signing. You know, Huddersfield wanted someone who can score 20 goals at this level. They've got two strikers that can do it in Joe Taylor and Alfie May. Really good strikers. But the atmosphere now, you can hear the Cardiff fans singing, getting it behind the players. It really is a good opportunity for Cardiff, though. If they're going to, you know, have a good year, winning the first game of the season definitely would stamp a bit of authority, despite the lack of signings. But are people going to take advantage of a mistake? Oh, that was dodgy there. I think the floodgates might open now. Yeah, the game definitely feels a lot more open. But again, people look deadly. Oh, I thought he was going to blow up for a free kick there. But yeah, look at this. The space. Teams attacking. This is what League One football is all about. This is a better advert. This should have been the Friday night game. That's a foul. That's a foul. Well played here. Who's number 45 for Cardiff? That was really good play. Ashford there. Russell, you put we should have kept Joe Taylor. I would have loved Joe Taylor to stay at Luton. Tanner again is putting a lovely ball in. He's performed really, really well this game. Birmingham City for the Championship. Yeah, I think Birmingham are going to win promotion. Oh, that's a foul. Tanner gets a yellow card there. I think Blackpool personally play the worst football in League One, but it does work and gets them results. They're very attacking though, Blackpool. Score lots of goals. I think Wrexham will be good in the Championship. It'd be interesting how they adapt because they've got quite an older squad. I think Swansea will go close to the playoffs. Very good signings. I like Alan Sheehan being a former Luton player. I wish him all the best. Predictions for Division 1? For the game or for the title? Yeah, I think Wrexham staying up. That's it. I don't think they'll do anything more than maybe bottom half. I don't see him competing for playoffs. Again, it's great striker play from him. Unbelievable strength. What a player he is. I can't see him lasting at Peterborough if he carries on performing the way he does. Fish cannot contain him. He's so strong and he gets his body in the right position. This Bradley, is it Ihoven? I probably pronounced it completely wrong, but what a performance he's done. Really good hold-up play. Yeah, Russell, for the title in League One, I think it's going to be between Luton, Huddersfield and Stockport. I've predicted Luton and Stockport to win the league. I've predicted Luton and Stockport to win promotion. I think Stockport are so strong with their squad, under Dave Challinor as well. I'm going to be watching their game tomorrow. I think Liverpool will win the Premier League again. Their recruitment's been amazing. I think it's been really good. Be interesting to see what Arsenal can do. The Championship, I think, is wide open this year. I think lots of teams could win promotion. League 2. League 2 is an interesting one because teams I'm expecting to win, I don't know if they are. Bolton might be a dark horse. I think Bolton would definitely get playoffs. Would you take Jadon Dans on loan from Liverpool? Without the injuries, he's a very good player. I don't think Liverpool... Oh! Colwell again! Is that Tanner with the cross? I'm getting distracted here. Again, Colwell straight at the goalkeeper. There it is. It's Tanner again. Everything Cardiff do, attacking-wise, Tanner has been involved. And he sets up Colwell and he just... Yeah, like the commentator says, he should have done better. Straight at the keeper. Either side, it could go in. Luton should have signed Colwell. He's a good player, but he just needs to produce it on a week-by-week basis. Tanner reminds me of Grealish. Definitely got the hair. Again, the Peterborough striker wins the header. Oh, and now he's gone to the ground. He's been really good, the Peterborough striker. But he is playing down an injury. I wonder if Peterborough in the next 10 minutes we start to see them kind of slow the game down and try and happily take a point. But he's done really well. Do you think Villa will drop down in the Premiership? No, I don't think Villa will get relegated. I think Wolves could be in trouble. I really don't know what to expect from Wolves. Sunderland looked really good. Brentford might go down under, under Keith Andrews. Yeah, Wolves hit or miss. I don't know what to expect from Wolves this year. I kind of feel like Sunderland can do it with the signings they've made. Burnley's defensive record, if that carries on. Leeds, again, they could be hit or miss. I think it'd be a tough season for Brentford. Yeah, I think so. I agree, Martin. Nigel Longvike definitely looks like Van Dijk. Big Nigel. Oh, the Peterborough striker looks like he's coming off. He's been absolutely excellent. He'd be a massive miss because he's been absolutely brilliant. I'll be shocked if West Ham stay up. They seem disjointed. They're another one that I don't know what to expect to happen this season. Premier League mid-table teams are losing their best players. Any one of them could go down. Not so much competition this season, just a scrap for relegation. It could potentially be that. I don't see it being as wide open as it was in the season just before, where pretty much for those European spots, it was wide open. Hopefully relegation and the title isn't done and dusted weeks before the season finishes. But Peterborough definitely not been the same since the goal. And that's what happens when you score an early goal in the second half. But can Cardiff make the most of it? Oh, good play here. Carwell, good ball. Tanner on the right-hand side. He's been involved in everything. Plays it to the right. 44. What a goal. What a goal. Who's this? 44. It's the right back. Is it Capio? I've probably got that wrong. First senior goal. Tanner, again, involved in absolutely everything. Is it Capio? Is that how you pronounce the name? Again, it's great. Attacking move. There's movement. There's runners getting in behind. Ball gets whipped in, which was a good ball. Tanner gets onto the end of it on the right-hand side. He plays it. He's got so much space. Oh. 2 great goals. Compacchio, that's what they've pronounced it as. Great goal. Great goal. A lot of pace on that. A lot of power. To be fair, Cardiff deserve to win. I have to be honest, Cardiff deserve to win. Let's update the scoreline. It has been, apart from a couple of bits of stupidity from Cardiff, it has been a really good performance, especially attacking wise. They have created chances and they look really good. And they have been so much better in the second half. Getting that early goal has really helped them. But Capacchio, really, really good goal there. I'm placing a bet on for Huddersfield versus Leyton Orient prediction. I'm going with 0-0. I don't know who to even pick from that game. But great performance from Cardiff. Mark, you've commented saying, "Well, I am really impressed with Cardiff. Good football. It is good football. Really attacking. Of course, there's a few shaky moments at the back there. That could have been nasty. But yeah, overall, it's attacking wise. They could have easily have scored more than 4 goals here. But for me, Tanner's been the best player. Everything Cardiff have done through attacking wise has been very, very good. It just shows you, though, imagine if Cardiff went down to 10 men in the first half like they should have done realistically. But then again, the ref played their advantage and, they got the penalty. Peterborough got to show some attacking intent now. Can't just sit back, because otherwise Cardiff are just going to get the third and fourth. If this carries on, there will be more goals here. As I said before, Cardiff worry me defending-wise, but they are good to go up. Good to go up. They are good up top, I mean. Predicted a 3-1 win for Cardiff, topping the league at 5 PM, finishing the season 9th in May. Oh, well won. See, look, when Peterborough try and go on that attack now, Cardiff are just winning the ball back straight away. The turnovers is there. It's a lot better now from Cardiff. They're in control now. The only way they will drop points here is if they make a mistake. Because that's what Peterborough did to get the goal originally. Substitution for Cardiff. Number 48 is coming off, which is Lawler, who should have actually been sent off. Number 5 is coming on for Cardiff, which is... Who's number 5? Dallin? Jasper Darlin, Norwegian. Jason Newport, we definitely need experience at the back. Is this for Cardiff? Because, yeah, I would agree. I think you just need a cool head, basically, just to calm things down a little bit. If you play Football Manager, I do. Sheffield Wednesday might be the save of the year if they survive. Hopefully when the new game comes out. Yeah, Cardiff are defending really well here. If Cardiff can keep this up for about 25 minutes. Peterborough won't ever learn. Will Tottenham make the top 10 this season and finish above Manchester United? I think Tottenham will finish in the top 10. I like Thomas Frank as manager. I think he's really good. I can see Cardiff getting a third here. Let me know in the chat if you think Cardiff can get a third goal. Personally, I'm going to do a Morecambe FM save and try and get them to stay up. Match stats at the moment. 3 shots to Cardiff, 3 on target. I think that's second half. They need to include a second half in that graphic there because Peterborough have had a shot on target. Oh, Tanner puts in a ball in there. Oh, again, Tanner cross into the box. The fullback, I think it is, has a header. Well over. Mine, you've put, as you know, Lewis, I was a steward at Luton, but now they travel away and steward Luton away. I do most of Cambridge home games. Very nice. When Luton are away. Very nice. Jamie, easy third goal. Oh, here we go. Can Peterborough break? Oh, is that yellow? Yes. Number 3, Baggin's been booked here. Couple of Cardiff players now on a yellow card. Yeah, Keller wins the foul there. Have Peterborough gone to a back 3 here? Need to have a quick look. They were playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. It kind of still looks like that at the moment. Oh, actually, no, you're right. They have gone to a back 3. Because number 26 is playing as a right-sided centre-half. Yeah, good spot there. Yeah, Peterborough definitely have gone to a back three. Looks like they're playing a 5-3-2. So after this game, guys, who's watching what game? So I'm watching Bradford versus Wickham. I won't be live streaming it. But let me know what game you will be watching after this one. Peterborough needs a change as Fergie Junior has certain flaws and they don't start well. Jack, you've put, honestly, some of the hospital passes at the back annoy me. I know, that's the only way Cardiff are going to lose this game is through their own mistake. You put a bet on Peterborough. Do you think you will win your bet? I don't think you will at the moment, unless Cardiff make a mistake. Unusual, but I want to watch the Rangers game later on. Is that the 5:30 kickoff? I've got pizza and chips tonight, so that's my takeaway for this evening. So at least I'll get a game to watch if that is the case. I can put the Rangers game. Yeah, 5:30. Yeah, that's going to be my evening entertainment then. And then I might watch a movie later on. Actually, no, I need to watch the highlights from all the games today. On Monday, I'm planning on uploading a League One roundup from all the games that's happened across the weekend. I'll be watching Cambridge just for Paddy Ruddock. Very nice. I will be watching Stockport versus Bolton, but I won't be live streaming that game. I'll be doing like a Luton live stream, which I normally do on a Sunday. Huge shout, but I think Rangers might have a chance of beating Celtic for the first time this year. I think it'd be a lot more competitive now Russell Martin's the manager. Where do I think Kone will end up? It looks like it's going to be Swansea, doesn't it? That looks like the heavily linked one. Peterborough are going to make 3 changes here. Definitely a much needed change. Rangers just need to avoid silly home defeats. Yeah, and just don't drop points against the teams which you should be beating. That's what it is in that division. The more draws you get, that's it. Because you've got to win pretty much 95% of your games. There's a little injury at the moment in this game. Players are having an opportunity to talk through tactics with the bosses. Right now, Cardiff, they're comfortable. Is Callum Robinson still playing for Cardiff? Why is he not in the team today? I like Callum Robinson. Oh yeah, he's on the bench. And Chris Willock. Oh yeah, Callum Robinson's just about getting ready to come on. I like Callum Robinson. I watched him for Preston. He was really good. I used to live up in Preston for 3 years while I was studying at uni. And Callum Robinson used to play for Preston then. Really good player. How do I think Ryan Lowe would do with Wigan? I actually think Wigan have got an opportunity to potentially be a dark horse this year. I think if they can fix the lack of goals, because last year they were quite boring to watch, to be honest with you. Very, very boring. And they just, yeah, they lacked goals. So if Ryan Lowe can kind of sort that out, they've got a fantastic opportunity. I can't believe Peterborough taking their striker off. Unless he's injured. He was really good. Who's come on for Peterborough? Lindgren has... Who the hell was Lindgren? Like, who were half of these players? Swedish striker. He was there apparently in January, was he? That's such a weird signing. So Haynes has come on as well for Peterborough. Well, they've made some changes. Fresh legs, exactly that. It's weird, I always say this, Bury score 100 plus goals under Ryan Lowe in League 2, but ever since the teams he's managed, he can't buy a goal. Don't know what people are going to do here. Because that striker was really good. It's going to be about like 5 to 6 minutes added on here, I can tell. I think Peterborough might play for a draw if they equalise. Oh yeah, 100% they are. Let's see how well Cardiff can defend this then, because Peterborough are going to definitely pile on the pressure now. Cardiff just need to kill the momentum. Everything, any sniff they get, just kill it. Oh, well read there. They nearly clean through there. A draw against Cardiff is what they want. Yeah, I think that's what the game plan was before the game. They would happily take a point before kickoff. And their plan nearly worked. Their game plan really nearly worked. But Cardiff, attacking wise, have been really, really good. Both teams have gone back to a back three. Let's see how Cardiff's shaping up. That's probably to match what Peterborough have done. It still looks like a back four to me. Yeah, that still looks like a back four at the moment. Haynes on the right hand side, plays it into the middle. Oh, great little, ball control there. Haynes on the right hand side. Oh, he's got through the two players there. Oh, unlucky there. So that definitely get the Peterborough fans riled up now, showing a bit of attacking intent. Do I support a non-English team? No, if I'm being honest with you, I don't religiously follow a non-English team. Luton's my one and only club. I kind of do like the clubs that I have watched live abroad. So I've watched Roma, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Monza, Verona. I've also watched... What other games have I watched? Sporting Lisbon live. So I have been abroad to watch games. Could Posh come back? They definitely need to, up this attacking intent if they are. Cardiff are dealing with Peterborough quite well at the moment. Yeah, honestly, the only way I see Cardiff conceding is through their mistake. Have I recorded my Championship and Premier League table predictions? I'm not really doing Championship and Premier League table predictions. I wasn't planning on doing it. I'm not going to be able to get it out in time for the season, if I'm honest. And plus, a lot of my audience right now is mainly Luton and also a few League One clubs who have subscribed to my channel. So for me, it doesn't really make sense to do Premier League predictions. I try and get the Championships one in, but I can't make any promises. Oh, is that 3-1? Oh, what a save. Is that Tanner again? Tanner, man of the match. It's as simple as that. Everything attacking-wise has gone through Tanner. And again, Peterborough playing out from the back, very sloppy. Tanner gets some space himself. Oh, good save from the keeper. Just needs to get a bit more curl on it. But good save. Really good save. Lots of power on that shot as well. At the moment, the only way I see another goal happening is if Cardiff get that third. I can't see Peterborough doing it. It should honestly be 4-5-1 to Cardiff. Been really good performance from them attacking wise. Defensive aspect, they do need to improve. I think against a team that are a bit more structured and attack, a bit more quality in their squad, they would take advantage. I'm a Peterborough fan and we are going down. Yeah, certainly you don't look good this year, I have to be honest. The defence is very poor. Peterborough look like they brought a good following with them. Looks like it's about 1,000, 1,200. Not exactly around the corner. Honestly, this defence is poor. They look nervous. They're inexperienced. This Peterborough side is so inexperienced. I honestly can't see Peterborough getting a goal here. I think from a Luton perspective, I'm really happy that we're playing Peterborough next week. Because if Peterborough lose this game, which I think is very likely, they're going to be low on confidence. Also, in terms of the starting 11, it's not exactly like they know they're gelled together as a team. They're still like relatively new players. You still don't know what to expect from them. So I'm actually happy that we're playing Peterborough as early in the season as we are, because I do think they will get better as the season goes on, but whether or not they can stop conceding goals is a different story. We try and do this every year. I don't understand why people do, because this young, inexperienced model won't always work. It just really won't work. Are you happy with Jerry Yates signing? I'm absolutely delighted. I think he will score 20 goals at this level if we give him the service. Peterborough won't be playing Cardiff every other game, so they might be okay. Remember, it's League One. I know, but that's why I still have doubts over them, because defensive-wise, they just don't look good. Like, attacking-wise, I think they can score goals, but the way they've defended today, I think any team can score against them. That's the issue. They definitely got goals in this team. So Peterborough's next 6 fixtures are Luton, Wigan, Barnsley, Bradford, Exeter and Huddersfield. Some tough games there. Oh, there is still Alex Ferguson. He might give his son a few words of advice, that's for sure. Lewis, do you think if Peterborough lose this, do you think they'll go into next week? That comment doesn't make sense, mate. Oh, that's a filthy touch, Tanner. He's so good. He's been so good this game. Like last season in the Championship, for me, he only had a few highlight moments. But this year, him and Colwill need to be on it. And if they play how they've played today, then 100%. They're going to have good years. If we kept our team through the years, we would be a top-tier Championship team. Poku, Burrows, Ward, Knight. Honestly, the players which Peterborough have had in the past have been absolutely brilliant. But the problem is you just can't keep hold of them. And then you sell them on. But then instead of reinvesting that money into already proven players, you sign these young and hungry players who are not exactly proven, and then you make them proven. But the issue is, you're not going to progress up the league with that model. I know Sunderland did, but Sunderland still had some experienced players within their team to help guide the younger players. I look at this Peterborough team. Where's the experience? Who's got loads of games under their belt? And I'm not talking about, playing 150 games. I'm talking more than that. More than 200 matches in their career. Those are the players I'm talking about. And there isn't many. Your left back's 19 years old. So let's go through the age of the squad. So the goalkeeper's 22. The left back's 19. Centre half's 24, Oscar Wallin. The other centre half's 21 in David, is it Okobu? Right back Johnston is 23. We've got 20-year-old in defensive midfield. Collins is 25, so he's the oldest one at the moment. The left wing is 24. O'Brien Brandy's 21. Thrife is 23. The striker's 21. So Collins is 25 years old. He's a defensive midfielder. How many games has he played in his career? So he's, okay, fair enough. He's played over 300 games in his career. So he's the only one who's got experience. That's it. Where's the others? I didn't realise he's played over 300 games at the age of 25. That's very impressive. He could go on to play nearly 600 times in his career. Oh, he does turn 26 this year, Archie Collins. But that's quite good though, 400 appearances in his career. Oh, here we go. Oh, how did he miss? That should be 3-1. Robinson. How has he missed that one? Carwill and Tanner have been in the heart of everything. Great cutback. And Robinson, he should have got that on target. See what I mean? This should have been at least 4 or 5 goals. Really good. Oh, this is great play from Cardiff here. Great play there. Great play. Oh, this is filthy. Oh, that's so close. The pass and move play was brilliant. Oh, I thought he won the ball there. That was great play. Is Mark Tyler still the goalkeeper coach? I'm not too sure if I'm being honest. You have a good point there, Lewis. Can't argue with that, but Cardiff have an average age of 6. But the Cardiff players, though, they've got... the issue, although they are young, they've still got... a lot of them have championship experience. So they've got playing in a higher league experience, whereas the Peterborough players don't have that. They're just young and hungry ones who have come from leagues below or at the same level. Whereas the Cardiff ones, you know, they've had championship year. They've had that championship year. A couple of them have had a couple more than that. Robinson's a very experienced striker at championship level. There's more experience in that Cardiff team than there is in the Peterborough side. And then I think you've got Callum Chambers as well, who's not in the team. Willock, who's on the bench. Neil, you've put in the chat, you've had a decent start in the Fantasy League in the EFL. I got Keeley in goal, so you would have got... Oh, that's a chance for Peterborough. That was very close there. See, well, this is what I mean, Cardiff, man. Defensively, need to get that right. But then they're on the break here because they make it free. Carwell running through the middle, place it to Tan on the right. Oh, that's a poor pass. We are skint though, we have no money. This is Peterborough. If you're Peterborough, you've definitely got money from the... You've invested quite a bit. Great save. Number 19 for Peterborough. That's a great strike. Good save for the keeper. Could that have been the final chance for Peterborough to equalise in this game? Neil, you're on 45 points already in the EFL Fantasy. How many players have you picked from the Luton and Cardiff game? How have you got 45 points? Let me have a quick look at how many points I've got. If anyone wants to join my EFL Fantasy, I'll put the link in the chat. Let me get it up. I've got about, I think, 25 people in the EFL Fantasy. Right, let me share it. Peterborough attacking down now on the right. Oh, well defended. Let me share my league. Got 28 people in it so far. Oh yeah, Neil, you're on 45. How have you done that? I'm going to look at your team in a minute. Let me put the link in the chat. So this is my code to join. If anyone wants to join my EFL Fantasy, I've pinned the message in the chat. Oh, so you had Naismith captain, Keeley vice captain, and then you probably picked Luton, didn't you? And then you got 2 Cardiff players. Fair enough. You've done it extremely well there. Jamie, you've put, to be honest, Cardiff finished bottom and ball watch at the back. As a fan of Cardiff, I think it's down to Brian Barry-Murphy at this stage. At the moment, he's producing something really special. '90th minute now. How many minutes are going to be added for added time? Tanner's coming off now. He's been absolutely amazing for Cardiff. My man of the match. Everything attacking wise, he has literally been a part of. Will Peterborough get that final chance to try and equalise? But yeah, for me, Tanner, man of the match. Carwell would be my second if I had to pick one. And then the right back who scored the second goal, Capacchio. Got a free kick now for Peterborough, down on the left-hand side. Can they whip in a decent ball in? Still don't know how many minutes have been added on here. It's a decent ball, but no one really attacked it. Oh, I nearly fell to a Peterborough player in the right area there. I think Peterborough's best player has been Mills, in my opinion. It has been the left-back, Mills. Oh, that's a poor ball. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch my watch-along for next weekend, I'm thinking I'm going to do a watch-along on Thursday night. I think I'll do the Port Vale v Cardiff game. So Cardiff again, I'm going to be live streaming. As Luton are playing Cardiff very, very soon, it kind of just makes sense to keep watching them and just to get better knowledge about them. Lewis Mott Tyler is no longer a goalkeeper coach. He's now a landscape gardener. Wow. Fair enough. It's obviously fallen out of love for football. There's Callum Chambers there, who's been named Cardiff captain for the season. I think he's not playing because he's suspended for the first game of the season. Aha, the commentator just said that. Returns from suspension. I still don't know how many minutes have been added on. We're in the 93rd minute here. Does anyone know how many minutes have been added on? Really good Cardiff performance, I have to be honest with you. Really good. Peterborough, not great defensively. Oh, can they break here? That's a mistake there at the back for Cardiff. They're playing down on the left-hand side. Can they whip it a decent ball in? Oh! That was an opportunity there. It was like a half chance. Oh no, yeah, I don't think Peterborough are doing this. I think it's going to be a Cardiff win here. 4 minutes have now been added on. Well, we're in the 94th minute. Again, don't know how many minutes have been added. If anyone knows, please put it in the chat. I know we've got quite a fair bit to add on because we've had 2 goals, injury, and loads of subs. Can Peterborough get that final chance to try and score? Or are Cardiff going to win this game? What are they doing, Peterborough? What are you doing? Playing it out from the back like that. And it's a goal kick. That could have been a chance then for Cardiff to make it free. Don't know why they're just playing it out from the back. Get the ball forward. Oh my god, this is not good. They're just hitting and hoping. There's no they're trying to play out. Can't break Cardiff down. Move the ball forward. I've not been impressed with Peterborough. I like 1 or 2 of their players, but I haven't been impressed with them. JB, you've commented saying, can I just say you're really good at this? And I watched a few last season, but you're on it, so fair play. Great commentary and great interaction. Cheers. Thank you so much for tuning in, Jamie. Appreciate the kind response. And that. It helps when I've got interaction as well. I can feed off people commenting in the live chat. And it helps when we've got a game with goals. Because if it's 0-0, it would have been a very long live stream. But thank you for the kind words. So they've given Colwell as player of the match. For me, it's Tanner. I think Tanner's been involved in absolutely everything in terms of how Cardiff have attacked. I think he even won the free kick for the goal. Oh, great tackle there. Oh, Peterborough down on the left-hand side now. Can they break it? Good ball. Lisby. Oh, that was close. Literally last ditch tackle there. Exactly, 97 minutes on the clock now. Don't know how many minutes have been added. Lisby was so close there. Yeah, we are in extra time. We're in the 98th minute, basically. Peterborough trying that final chance. Try and get that last opportunity. Number 14 whips in a ball into the box. Well headed out by Peterborough. Well, Cardiff. Peterborough trying, but they're just... Cardiff are defending really well here. Can Peterborough get that final chance? Oh, it's getting a bit too panicky now. They shoot from distance. Easy save from the keeper. Kill the time. Slow it down. I think he's going to get his first win as manager here, Brian Murphy. "99th minute now. How long? Did they add 10, 12 minutes here? I didn't see that. There's no, like, on the score line graphic, there's no, like, added minutes, so I don't know how long they added. Where's all this time come from? To be fair, there was an injury that took ages. There's been loads of subs, 2 goals. But I think it's a little bit overdoing it, I have to be honest with you. There hasn't even been much time wasting, as well. Can't be long left now, surely. 9 minutes of... We're on the 99th minute. Hurry up, ref. Blow up, because it's clearly done and dusted here. Just don't know if anything's going to happen. Oh, here we go. And it's over. Final whistle has gone. 2-1 to Cardiff. Good victory for Cardiff. You know, Peterborough, they did test them. But ultimately, the way Cardiff attacked, it was far too much for them to handle. And yeah, really good 2-1 victory for them. Could have easily have won 4-5. I say it again, man of the match definitely goes to Tanner. I thought attacking-wise, he was involved in absolutely everything which Cardiff did today. Colwell, amazing free kick. Peterborough, in the first half, were miles better than compared to the second. Defensively, they were all over the place. If you move the ball quickly, they don't like it. If you show a bit of quality, they don't like it at all. They lack leadership, lack experience, in my opinion. I really don't know what's going to happen with them this year. I think personally they are going to be just above those relegation places, and witnessing that performance, that gives me even more confidence that they are going to finish just above. I did predict Cardiff towards the end of the season to at least be challenging for those playoff positions. I have them finishing just outside. There were definitely a few moments defensively that they look a little bit shaky, but it'd definitely be interesting to see how they shape up, I think, next week against Port Vale. Against a Port Vale side who are a lot more structured, a lot more organised, a lot more experienced, and with their positive momentum from winning promotion from League 2, how well they can deal with that away from home, and if they will change a little bit. But really good start to Cardiff's season in League 1. 2 of the teams that have been dropped down from the Championship have now won their first game of the season. It'd be interesting to see if Plymouth can do the same today against Barnsley. But yeah, I enjoyed that game, to be honest with you. Really entertaining. I thought Cardiff done really well there. And like I say, they could have easily have won by 4 or 5 goals. Jamie, you've put the worry is if Cardiff are good and Peterborough are poor, Cardiff need to be better at the back. Yes, I do think they need to be better at the back. Neil, you've put that's the first of my treble to come in at least. Who do you have on your treble bet, Neil? I did put a few bets on myself. I can't remember what I put on it, actually. There was 9 minutes added time overall, yeah. Don't know why it was 9 minutes, because I didn't think it was that much delay. if I'm being honest with you. But I'll answer a couple more questions and then I will end the live stream. I have to say it's been a enjoyable 2 hours. I can't believe I've been live streaming for 2 hours. I forgot how this feels like when you've been live streaming for so long, and especially from last season. I need to remember to have another drink because I ran out of my juice. But anyway, any more last minute thoughts, guys? I am live streaming tomorrow, which is going to be more of a Luton live stream, talking about the AFC Wimbledon game. And also I'll be chatting about our latest signing in Jerry Yates. That's at 11 AM UK time. So we'll be doing a live stream there. But yeah, really good. Got a video coming out later this evening, which I need to upload after this live stream, which is about the Wimbledon game, going in a bit more detail. But yeah, really just going to have a nice relaxing day, to be honest, today. Watch the football. Hope you all have a good one. Neil, you've put Huddersfield and Blackpool to win in your bet. I'm a bit unsure with Huddersfield, if I'm honest with you. I think you've got it with Blackpool. But yeah, I'm going to end the live stream here, actually. Thank you all for watching. Much appreciated with the interactions. I will do another watch along next week. But yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you all in the next one.